Thank you, Bob. Well, less than a week to go until Super Bowl Sunday, and thousands of Patriots fans gave the team a super send-off in Indianapolis. Well, that was a scene yesterday at Gillette Stadium. After the rally, the team boarded buses to the airport.
And that right there is the scene in Indianapolis yesterday when they arrived around 5 o'clock last night. Giants are expected to touch down in Indy later today.
And Eyewitness News has a team of reporters in Indianapolis this week covering all the festivities.
Look at Danielle North covering her first Super Bowl. Danielle, good morning. You are going to have a fun week, my friend.
I gotta tell you, Pat, I already am. It's great to hear from you guys. It's great to be here in Indy. And just to give you an idea of where I am right now, we are outside of the JW Marriott here in downtown Indy. This is where the Super Bowl Media Center is. It's going to be a hub of activity really all week long leading up to the big game. But before we talk more about that, what we wanted to do is to kind of give you some highlights of the super kickoff to Super Bowl week here in Indy, which took place over the weekend, as some of the locals here are really reveling in their last minutes of relative calm before they turn over the city to a lot of out-of-town football fans. As our Eyewitness News cameras weaved through the crowds in Super Bowl Village, it became pretty obvious pretty quickly that this was a local crowd, as in Indy crowd. And they were relishing the sights and sounds of the downtown festivities before the Circle City sees its first noticeable shift.
You have 8 other NFL teams that are within a one-day's drive of here, so we reached out to all of those communities as well to be a part of this. Wednesday into Thursday of this week, you'll shift into seeing the people who are here for the game weekend. Really, you'll start to see the Patriots jerseys, you'll start to see the Giants jerseys, and that look and feel will start to take place.
Most football fans who were here for the weekend were not afraid to show off their spirit, yelling with excitement as they zip-lined over the bundled-up crowds below. But others, well, let's just say before the throngs of Pats fans arrive, they've been part of a somewhat secret society.
I hate it, but it's all right, though. It means I love it. I love coming up here and showing it off now. Nothing to worry about anymore, so.
You don't have to hide in shame, right?
Yeah.
But there are already displays which are truly dedicated to the love of both teams, like this unbelievable Lucas Oil Stadium made entirely out of Legos, every little detail put together by hand.
Look it, there he is.
Even Wes Welker and Tom Brady included.
What was very important for us was to reach out to the entire community, to engage the non-traditional football fan and get them involved. People who maybe didn't care about the Super Bowl but like to do this kind of thing, they got to be a part of it.
And if you can believe it, Pat and Kat, you had me and Eyewitness News reporter Naka Nwosu out in Super Bowl Village yesterday afternoon. For quite some time, we found two Patriots fans who were here. Certainly that is going to change in the next 48 hours. You better believe it, because the arrivals at the airport will be starting probably sometime Tuesday into Wednesday. So what can you expect to see here in Indy today? We'll tell you real quickly. Super Bowl host committee will be having a news conference this morning to discuss the rest of the week's events. Also, New York Giants, our opponents, will be arriving at 2:15 at the Indy International Airport. And Coach Bill Belichick will be having a news conference with some of the team members at 3:30 this afternoon. We, of course, are going to stay on top of all the action. We'll bring you live reports throughout the morning. Now back to you guys.